As a child, you're constantly asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? In the younger years of life, you'll give, the casual answer, firefighter, police officer, a doctor, a lawyer. As you grow and you get older, your answer will change probably quite a few times. You'll narrow it down to one thing that you set your mind to. My brain really doesn't work like that. You could ask me one day what I want to be, and I'll give you an answer, and then you could ask me the next day what I want to be, and it could be something completely different. So instead of following the typical generational patterns, I just did what I felt.
There's no places that you can't go. You know what they say, nothing's impossible. Just pack all your bags, you need to hit the road. You have a light in your soul, you gotta let it go, let it glow.
I've worked and lived in multiple different states, and I've learned and grown so much just from all of these random things I've done, which I most likely wouldn't have learned if I stuck to one career path. Here's some of the things that I've done in life. I worked at a watermelon farm, a pumpkin farm, a baseball stadium. I volunteered at a nature center. I volunteered at a wildlife bird refuge. I was a CNA. I was a cannabis farmer. Worked at a ski resort as a lift operator as well as terrain park. We did all the jumps and everything. Management at Zoomies. I was a door dasher. I worked as a campground host, a lifeguard, landscaping. I worked as a cook. As a server, I was a barista. I worked at a brewery. I DJ'd for weddings. I worked at a sawmill. I worked as a music producer in a studio. I worked as a sound engineer at multiple festivals. I worked at a pizza place. I worked in property development, and I have my CDL. I've met some of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life and have such amazing relationships with them that will last a lifetime. Nowadays, I really just surf and make music. Surfing makes me really happy and gives me a huge sense of freedom and independence. And music, I feel like I can spread positivity and love, and maybe I can make someone else happy. So what I'm challenging you to do is do what you want to do. Don't just follow one dream. Follow all of them.